Question 6. I think the percentage type of question, I think you should be correct. So the same told that the price will be increased by after the event. By the way, every wrong question you go back, you better redo. Okay? And when you redo, you better memorize the rules. Okay? As you redo, it's not for you to like, oh, I just redo. Okay? You need to memorize the rules. You see once again, they give you kilometer, hour and minute again. Hold on, it doesn't make sense for you to use 10 divided by 50. They want kilometer per hour. I just talked about this question just now, at the beginning. Don't follow your instinct. What's your instinct? You see the number, you just take the number and then just do the calculation. Wrong! You don't erase your original work, you just do it on the right hand side. Okay? If possible, use a green pen or a pencil just to differentiate. Okay? I don't care if your answer is correct. If your approach is wrong, you are wrong. I just talked about this question just at the beginning of the lesson. A lot of students just take the number, like I say, 20% of the student will just take the number and then just do it right away. And you shouldn't be that 20% of the student who take the number and then do it right away. If you are that 20%, you are just like your mom, the impatient mom. And by the way, if you need to refer to the question is just on my screen. You don't look at your work, you look at the question and redo. Do it the right way. Can you read the question? Is it too small?
But this is not even needed for the question.
Speed That's for average speed.
Yeah, but they're asking for the total. This one is not.
Okay, good. So how do you find the average speed? Okay, never mind. Well, how do you find the average speed?
Add up all of the speed, and then
add up the speed. Average speed.
No, add up all of the kilometers.
Okay, add the kilometer. So what do you get for kilometer? Add up.
15 kilometers.
How many kilometers here you have? Okay, tell me the approach first. Okay, let's ignore the working first. What's the approach for this question? You look at the question, don't look at your work.
First find.
What's the approach? What's the strategy to find average speed? What's the formula? What's the formula for average speed?
Add up all of the distance.
Okay.
And then add up all of the time.
Very good. Did you do that or not?
Yes.
Okay. What you say you add up all the distance, right? What's the distance?
15 km.
You read. You say add up leh. Add up means I am supposed to hear add from you, right? And you just tell me 15.
5
you add or
plus
not?
10.
5 plus 10. Where's the 5? Where's the 10, right?
5 is from the 15 km per hour is equivalent to
Mm-hmm.
0.25 km per minute. And then 0.25 times
Hold on.
20.
How do you get the 5? Yep, very good. How do you get the 5?
I'm 0.25 times 20 equals to the 5.
0.25 times the
20. The
what?
20
Okay,
minutes.
why 0.25 times the 5?
5?
Oh, why? Okay. How do you get the 5? Yeah, 重来. How do you get the 5?
15 km per hour
Yes.
is equivalent to 0.25 km per hour per minute.
Wait. Why you use kilometer per minute?
So that I can times 20 to get 5 km.
When, okay, what is the unit for speed? What's the unit for speed?
Km per hour
Or,
meter per minute.
and you go and use what?
Km per minute.
Does it make sense? Does it make sense?
No.
Then, that's why I ask you to redo. That's why I ask you to redo. You don't tell me, oh, the answer is the same. I don't want answer the same. 1 plus 2 is 3. 4 minus 1 is also 3. But there is only one correct way of doing things. I don't want the answer is the same. So you better redo the question according to the right approach. Okay? I don't care whether your answer is correct or not. Your answer is correct, maybe you're lucky. You better use the right unit. For the speed, it's either kilometer per hour or meter per second. Any other unit, unless the question forces you to use other unit. If not, you're wrong. I just talked about it at the beginning of the lesson. I just talked about it. And you don't go and create your own unit. Later, maybe you give me meter per minute. Later, you give me centimeter per minute also. But your formula is correct. Total distance divided by total time. Like I say, your answer might be correct, but I'm still not happy because your approach is wrong. Who knows? Your this time can be correct. Who knows next time you can be wrong because you use the wrong approach. The total distance is actually 15. You are right. What's the total time?
1/3 hour.
Yes. It's 1 1/3 hour. Yes. Then you use the total distance divided by the total time. Then you will get the kilometer per hour. Don't give me kilometer per minute. Don't give me meter per hour. There is no such thing. You either give me kilometer per hour or meter per seconds. Only these two. And you don't want to complicate things because they already give you kilometer per hour. So you just follow the question, kilometer per hour. Don't go and try to be funny. Okay? You try to be funny, later your result is also very funny. Alright? So it's 15 over that 1 1/3, right? 1 1/3 hour, right? You're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it a very good number?
What?
Is it a good number?
Which one?
Average speed. You say.
11 and 1/4.
So what you get for the calculator? 15 divided by just now the 1 1/3.
It's still 11 1 and 1/4
What's the unit?
km per hour.
Okay. Like I say, your answer can be correct, but the approach, you better follow the approach I just mentioned, not your first attempt approach. Okay? Okay, so the next question. Did you put the bracket? Because I see a minus sign.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did you put a bracket and then
Yes.
Okay. Okay, looks good. Good that you use cross multiply. %30% remember monthly. This kind of question, you have no problems. Okay. When I say you have no problem, and then suddenly you make mistake already. So you find out the 70% not paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, this 70% not paid, you get charged for the interest also. Did you account for the interest?
Yes, I think so.
No.
I did.
I'm talking about part A.
Oh.
Part A. Did you include the interest to your that 70%?
No.
Then the question to give you interest for what? When you don't include the interest, that means you are taking this free interest, interest free. So how does the interest bill
But that
affect
says
your answer?
3.5% per annum, which is per year.
Mm-hmm. So how do you account for the 3.5% a year? For the remaining one. Do you understand this kind of payment or not? I remember last time you got it right, and this time you are wrong. Because you never include the interest. So how do you account for the interest? Right? Your first step is correct, but the second step onward, you never include the interest. How do you account for the interest now?
3.5 divided by 12.
3.5 divided by 12. What nonsense you are talking about? That's why I say you can do it right the first time, and then you will get it wrong the next time. You know why? Because you don't even know the approach. That's why I want you to follow the approach strictly. I don't care about your answer these days. I know your pattern so well. That's why I don't care. Even your answer is correct, I don't care. Your approach is wrong. That's why I will say you're lucky. I don't depend on luck. I don't leave things to luck. Okay? I don't leave things to luck. When you want to leave things to luck, who knows? This time you're lucky, next time you're unlucky. You're wrong. What's the approach to do this kind of question? 70% not paid. Because you pay the 30%. So 70% not paid. So 1743 not paid. So if this 1743 not paid, what you need to do? The bank is going to charge you what? Interest for it, right? How many years? How many years?
For 1 year.
1 year is how much?
And
1 year is how much? And for how many years?
for 2 years.
Good. So you own the bank this much of money, and the bank want to charge you for interest for 2 years. So what's the total amount? Whatever you own the money, you will pay interest. You don't look at your work. Your work is wrong already for part A. You look at the question. By the way, when I ask you to redo your question, you don't look at your first attempt answer. Your first attempt answer is wrong. You look at it, you look at the wrong stuff, your second attempt will also get affected.
Annum is year, right?
Yes, annum is here, yes. You tell me after 2 years how much you need to pay first.
7% in interest.
Very good. So basically you need to take the 1743. So because 3.5% a year, right? It will run for 2 years, right? So therefore basically you need to pay 7% extra. Right? So this is your 100%. And now you need to pay 0.7%. 为什么? Because of the 7% extra. So basically what is 107%?
1865.
Okay, so it's 1865. So this 0.01. So this 1865.01. Then this is the total amount you need to pay. And then over how many months? Because they want one month.
4 months.
24 months. Yep, so this is the way. If you just take the 1743 divided by 24, basically you never include the interest. Then I will ask you, the question give you interest for what? If you don't include the interest. Why the 30% never count for interest?
Because you already deposited.
Correct. Whatever you pay, the bank is not going to charge you. But whatever you owe the bank is going to charge you for interest. That's the concept for discount. You call what kind of scheme is this? They call it hire purchase. Hire purchase is whatever you never pay, you need to pay interest. And then you get the total, and then you divide by the number of years or number of months. That's monthly payment. What's hire purchase? If people ask you, they come to you, what's hire purchase scheme? So what's the general definition of hire purchase scheme?
The money that is owed plus
Yeah.
the interest divided by the year or months.
Yeah. Simple. So what if this is 4% for 3 years?
The
How-
70%
yeah.
plus the 24% divided by 3.
3 years, right?
Yeah.
Then you tell me 4%.
Oh, 4%.
Exactly. So basically you need to pay 12% extra, right? Right? So basically 100% is 1743. Now you need to pay 12% extra. Right? So you need to find out 112% is how much. And then you get the total, then you divide by 3 years. So 3 times 12, 36 months. This is called hire purchase. But anyway, to cut it short, you just need to get the whatever you owe, the bank is going to charge you interest. Then you just find out what is the total amount after all the interest. 3 year interest. 2 year interest. Once you get that, you divide by the total number of months. That will be the monthly payment. Does it make sense now? Very simple. Yeah, so the total amount is what? The total amount is the
186.
100%. So the total amount is actually 107% in this case. So they are asking for the 187%, which you have already found, right? Okay? Then if they will ask for the monthly payment, then you just use the total divided by 24, like in this case. Okay? Very simple. So this one is about exchange rate. So when it comes to exchange rate, right, you don't do it your way. If you do it your way, you get it right, you are lucky. There is only one way to do this question. That's my way. My way is what? $1 is 2.37 real. Okay? Then now, exchange this, right? So 7650 is how many real? That is your first. That's the first question you ask yourself.
Times 2.37.
Exactly. So once you get that, can you tell me the answer?
18130.
18130 0.5. Okay, so you get this real. And then you spend this much, of course you minus lah, right? That's the answer. Okay? Very simple. same thing. She exchanged that to dollar. The rate of exchange is this. So the what's the remaining for part A? Because I need to use that. 9890.5. Okay, so this 6,000 real is $1, right? So yeah. Yeah. No. This is the exchange rate, sorry. This is US is $1 is 3.26 real. Right? Then she exchanged 6,000. So
6,000 divided by 3.26.
Correct. So what you get?
1840.4.
Okay, good. So that is the 18. Yeah. Yeah, 1 mark. Because it's so simple, that's why it's 1 mark. 4 months. So basically you add the 4 months together lah.
2150.
Okay, so you must read. Okay, so first thing, by the way, is 1,000
I know.
So it's 60,000 So your answer is 2 什么
215000.
215. So basically you need to add the
There is
1,000
3 zeros.
Yep, 3 zeros. Okay. Percentage decrease. Very simple. So you just take the February, because it's the final, minus the initial, which is January. Then you divide by the January times 100%. What do you get?
41 2/3.
Okay, let me take a look at your working. Why divide by 100? So I should see 40,000 divided by 60,000. Wrong. You need to use the formula. Feb minus the Jan over the Jan. Then times the 100%. That's called final minus initial over initial. So basically you use the final minus initial divided by initial times the 100%. This is the formula to find percentage increase or decrease. If you use any other approach, you are wrong. Whenever you make a mistake, it's always because you never follow my rules. Whenever you follow my rules, you will get the answers. So it's up to you whether you want to follow my rules or you want to make mistakes. It's either follow my rules or make mistakes. And when you get the correct answer without following my rule, you are lucky. Let me be honest with you, you are lucky. So what's the answer?
316.
So nice, right? Calculator. By the way, you don't key the percentage into it. You just key this into the calculator. The percentage you copy down. You key what?
316 2/3.
3, 1,
6 2/3.
316 and 2/3, is it? Okay. Okay? The percentage don't need to key in. You key in whatever is in front. Because if you key in the percentage, right, then that means you don't have to write the percentage. But because you need to write the percentage, basically you don't key in the percentage. You key in what is in front. Okay. Once again, for percentage increase, decrease, or increase, use this formula. Any other formula, you're wrong. If you get it right, you're lucky. I don't want. I don't want to leave things. I don't want to leave things to chance. So for April, what's the angle?
I don't know what's the angle of sector.
Very simple. What's the fraction of this April?
To what? Fraction to what?
April of the whole thing. Hold on. Now what they want is they want to get this into a pie chart. So April represent how many degree? So you just find out what is the fraction first of April over total.
Eight, 4, 3.
8 over
4, 3.
43. So 8 over 43. So basically, one round is how much?
360.
8 over 43 of one round. That will be the angle.
66.97674.
Get it into a mixed number.
66, 42, and 43.
Yeah, okay. That's how you convert. Get it into fraction first. One round is 360. So 360 times the fraction. That will be the April degree. Factorization. Did you split the 4 to 4 and 1 or not? I don't want to see you split 4 to 4. Whenever you
To
split,
negative 2 and 2.
okay, also can. To x. You see, that's the problem. When you have 8 and 4 and you go and split to 2 and 2. Aye. You already split your 8 into 2 and 4, then can you open your eyes already? You're doing nonsense, eh. I wonder ever you use your brain or not. You already split this 8 to 2 and 4, right? Can't you see you have a 4 here? Why you go and split to 2 and 2? Can't you see you already have a 4? Then it means it makes sense for you to split to 4 and 1 now, right? Why you make life difficult for yourself? Never mind, you stop. I don't want you to use this split method anymore. I want to use the Bukit Merah Secondary School student method. What you take out?
4.
What you left? 2 x squared 3y minus 1 x y 5, right? What you take out next?
Y, X.
X or y?
X.
2xy3 minus 1y5. What else?
Y.
Just y?
No, 3Y. Y3.
Done. So basically you just pick this 4xy cubed and then 2x minus y squared. Simple. You start using this method. Okay? I don't trust your splitting already. Ask you to split, sometimes just copy. Like the 2. Ask you to split the 2 to 1, then you go and just copy the 2. And then for this question, you split the 8 2 to 4, and clearly you see the 4, and you still go and split the 4 to 2 and 2. I don't trust your splitting method already. This one, you just pick it, put it to the front. Then, just write this at the back. That's it. From today onward, you better use this method. Factorize. Once again, how do you do this question? We talked about this last time. Let me see if you are right this time. We have been talking about this question so many times. So you open it first. Instead of positive 5, you take out minus 5. Very good. Actually, right? Actually, from today onward, you should see it very fast already. Can you see that? Minus sign, minus sign. The only difference is positional. Right? That means the position is different. That's the only difference, right? So if the difference is positional, what you do? You don't need to do anything to the front part. Just switch the position, and then instead of positive 5, get the negative 5 out. Understand or not? So from today onward, you basically just do it this way. Then you don't have to do so many things. So if the difference is positional, what you do next time is change the position. Then instead of plus 5, because you change the position, you change the sign. So this is called, if the difference is only positional, you change the sign while changing the position. If the difference is positional. So I change the position, I change the sign in front. Actually change the sign in front. Okay? Why you want to do this is your proof. This is a proof. But you don't need to prove anymore because you have been doing it so many times. You don't need proof anymore. Just take this is like a formula already. If the difference is positional, what you do next time?
Change the sign and then switch the numbers.
Yeah. Switch the position.
Switch the position,
Then change the sign in front. Meaning what? Let me give you another question. What do you do to this?
Plus 5a.
Why plus 5?
Because change the position of a and b.
Okay, so can I ask you one question? You change this, right? When you change this, are they the same?
Yeah.
For plus, are they the same?
Yeah.
So do you need to change the sign?
No.
So the answer is no. No need. For this case, because it's plus, so no need. Actually, in this case, right, these two, they are the same thing. They are the same thing. They are the same thing, so there's no need to change the sign in front. But for this one, this one is not the same. Can you see it's not the same? So the difference is, so the difference is positional, right? So you change the position and change the sign in front. Okay? For the plus, no need because they are the same thing. Actually, they are the same thing. Do you know that they are the same thing?
Yes.
So you don't blindly follow the rules. Okay? Which means a plus b is equal to b plus a. But a minus b is not equal to b minus a. That's the reason why when you change the position, you need to change the sign in front.
Okay.
For this. Expand as well. This one you need to do it step by step. Let me see. We have been talking about this a lot of times. Look at your second arrow. Can you draw the arrow next time? Can you draw the arrow? I don't understand why you make the same mistake again and again, and it's all about the same mistake again. It's all about the mistake. I wonder how can you make the same mistake again and again and again and again and again and again. I can go back and look at my recorded video. We have been talking about this for more than 10 times. And you still make this mistake once a while. And I keep telling you, use the arrow. Where's the arrow? No arrow. Next time when you have a bracket, you better show me the arrow, okay? No arrow, you are correct. I also mark you wrong. Next time if I see a bracket, you open the bracket, you better show me the arrow. If not, I will mark you wrong. I will keep asking you to redo. I redo until you fed up. Are you done now? Simple question, you don't take so long.
Done.
Next time whenever I see a bracket, you better show me the arrow.
Okay.
Okay? No arrow, then you tend to make mistake. Where's the arrow for this? When you open the bracket, you show arrow, right? How come your answer is so funny one? They ask you to expand, right?
And simplify.
Wait, they ask you to expand, you don't go and factorize again. Doesn't make sense. They ask you to expand.
Expand and
Yep.
simplify.
Expand and simplify, that means you combine lah. Combine similar term. So expand and then you okay, hold on. Do you know what's the difference between factorize and expand?
Factorize has to have to put the bracket.
Yeah.
Bracket.
Mhm.
Expand is
No bracket, right? Get rid of the bracket, right?
ah.
So the question asks you to expand, right? That means get rid of the bracket, right? And then at the end you go and put back the bracket.
Because they ask to simplify.
Simplify means combine similar terms.
Uh-huh.
So if they ask you to expand and you go and factorize, does it make sense?
No.
Okay? So yeah, so basically you just expand, no need to factorize. Otherwise it's kind of like counterintuitive. Okay? Simplify means combine similar term. Because once you expand you get to combine similar term, that is not simplify. If you go and factorize, that means you need to expand again. You understand or not? The question right, expand, right, is for you to get rid of the bracket. You understand? Expand means get rid of the bracket. So if they write expand and you still give bracket, does it make sense? No, right? Okay? Male lah. 13
I
eh?
don't have 13.
The reason? You don't have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah? 19, yeah. 为什么呢?
Because I
20.
cannot finish.
You cannot finish. Okay, good. Never mind about the things that you cannot finish first. Okay, when did you receive this homework from your mom?
This morning.
Very good. So what happened?
She told me there was homework. Because
And you never take the initiative to ask your mom.
I thought that was the only homework.
Which homework? Or the redo ah? The redo ah? Oh. You really underestimate me ah? You think I ask you to redo ah? Redo is you need to redo. New work is new work. It's just like let's say if today you go back, I ask you to redo this, I want to redo this. This is you must do. You owe me. Every new week is every new assignment. Redo means you have done something wrong, I ask you to redo. That is, you are supposed to finish, but you didn't. You know what's the meaning of redo, right?
Yes.
And every new week is new assignment, right? So basically, every week should be new assignment plus redo. Your this redo it really depends how much you have done well in the previous week. If you have done so well, no need redo, then your redo will be away. It will be gone. Just new homework. Understand? So whether next week you get new homework plus redo, it really depends on how well you have done for this week. If you have done terribly, then your redo is a lot of work because you have done terribly. Understand? Okay? Don't. You redo is you must redo. Okay? Never mind. Let's not talk about whether you got do new homework or old homework. Let's talk about whether you have made the same mistake again and again. That's what I want to focus on. 22/7. What number is that?
Fraction.
Okay. 3/4
Irrational.
Very good. Pi?
Irrational.
Very good. When do you change the inequality sign?
If there is a negative number that it times negative, if it times or divide negative number on both sides, then change.
Other than this?
Then don't change.
Very good. What's whole number?
0 and positive number.
Very good. What's the right approach to do distance questions?
Find hour in km.
Find hour in km. Oh, okay. Okay. How do you do hire purchase scheme questions?
The money the person owes the bank plus the interest divided by the year or month.
Yep. Okay. How do you do percentage increase or decrease?
The number that is a decrease or increase, mine.
What's the formula? Don't tell me other than my formula. What's the formula? Let's say you have January, you have February. What's the formula?
February minus January divided by January times 100.
Times 100.
100%.
Times 100. Times 100%. But when you use the calculator, what you want to do?
100.
Yeah. So how do you do factorization from today onwards?
The Bukit Merah way.
Yep. Okay. Or that one is also the find the HCF and the LCM. Okay. Actually, this way is actually from the HCF and LCM. You realize that? Good. Okay, good. So, did you bring your compass and projector? At least we can do the one of the questions, which is the construction question.
I think I left that at school.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Because the teacher say we are doing.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, so let's look at this question. What two figures you see? What's this figure? Cylinder. What's this figure?
Polygon.
No. What's this shape?
Rectangle.
This is a rectangle. This is slanted.
Oh.
What's this shape? Come on, rectangle, square, and what else? We learned this in P5.
Parallelogram.
Did I say this is 24, this is 25, how can it be parallel then? So what shape is this? You wake up, what shape is this? You don't even know this shape? P5. Four-sided, how many figures you have learned so far?
Rectangle, square.
And parallelogram, and what else?
Parallelogram.
P5 I'm testing with you P5 now. You are set 1 already, term 2 already. Trapezium.
Trapezium.
P5 You have problem naming. This is recorded by the way. P5 concept, you are term 3 of set 1 and you have problem naming this shape. Never mind. What's the volume for this one? Formula for this one?
This one is 35 length times breadth.
什麼叫 length times breadth? I'm talking about the cylinder. What is the volume for cylinder? You write down the formula. Volume of cylinder.
Height times base.
Base what?
Base of the cylinder.
Base area, base perimeter, base length.
Area.
Okay, write down. Okay, good. So this base area is what? This base area is what?
Base area is the part where if you cut it.
Wait. Which one I asked you to look at now?
The cylinder.
Well, then you better look at the cylinder now. Which one is the base?
The circle part.
Very good. So, how do you get it now? How do you get the base area? Formula. I want formula only.
R pi times R times R.
Write down. That gives you what?
The base area, which is a circle.
Yeah. And then you still have to get the volume, you still have to times the
height.
What height?
35.
Okay, write down. Okay, done deal. Now, second figure. What is the second figure called?
Trapezium.
Wait. This one is the trapezium, but the whole thing is not trapezium. The top surface is a trapezium, but the whole thing is called what? We have a name for such thing. What's the name? Which one I ask you to look at now?
That one.
Yes. So what name is this? This is called a trapezium. What? This is a what's the name of this figure? What's this figure? So you have rectangle, you have cuboid. You have a square, you have a cuboid or cube. This is a trapezium. So what is this shape?
Trapezoid.
No.
Cuboid.
No. This is not a cuboid. Cuboid is for rectangle. Cube is for square. So what is for trapezium? You can't even name the figure. How do you expect yourself to find the volume of this thing then? You can't even walk. How can you run? That's the whole point. Why you get the inequality wrong just now? Can't even remember the rules. Same thing. Can't even name the figure. How do you expect you to find the volume? By the way, this is called the trapezium prism. What's the formula for prism? Volume. Write down. I'm not asking you rocket science here. Volume of prism. Do you know how to spell prism?
Yeah, Prism.
Okay, good. Write down. Volume of prism. What is the formula? By the way, this is a trapezium prism. Why is it a trapezium prism?
This is shaped in trapezium.
Yep, shape in trapezium. Very good. So what's the formula for volume of prism?
Height times
Height times. Actually, it's the same for the wall.
height times
Base area. Correct. Write it down. But there is a difference. What's the height for this one?
20 cm.
Why? Why you choose 20 cm as the height?
Because there's no other height except for 20 cm.
25? 24? 43? 50? Why you choose 20?
Because it's the only height that is like consistent.
What is consistent? You are close, but what is consistent?
But if you cut it into equal pieces, it will all be the same.
How you cut this one?
From BC to...
Hold on. You cut like, you tell me you either cut this way or you cut this way or you cut this way. How you cut?
This way.
This way, right? Because only when you cut it this way, you always get a what?
The same length, same everything.
Same what?
Same everything.
What do you mean same everything? You see, your definition is wrong. When you cut it this way, what do you get? You get a uniform area.
Uniform area.
And that area is the area of what shape?
The trapezium.
Exactly. So basically, the base area times height in this case is, you cut it this way, I mean this way, you will get trapezium, trapezium, trapezium and trapezium. That is why you say 20 is the height. You try to cut it any other way, you don't get a uniform area. So what is the base area in this case?
The top, which is the trapezium.
Correct. How do you get the area of? So basically you write down, in this case the base area is the top, or rather you just write area of trapezium. Just to simplify things. Area of trapezium is the base area in this case. For just now, the base area is the area of circle. So different case, different definition. So how do you find the area of this trapezium?
Cut the trapezium into...
How do you cut? Can you get this trapezium out on your paper? Then how do you cut? I want to see how you cut.
something like this.
Label? I mean label the length. Of course the ABCD does not matter so much. Okay, how do you find the area of this thing? Wait. When you cut it into 2, you don't cut it into 4. What's the best way to cut it? This is one way, right? Can you think? Do you think you can do a better job?
Or this way.
Actually, these both are about the same. They don't make a difference. Can you draw the area? Can you draw the trapezium again? Can you give me the simplest way to cut this and get the result fast? Correct. Can you label this 1 and 2? And what do you have? I ask 1 and 2 and you try A and B. Do you think A and B is easier or 1 and 2 easier? I'm talking about this one A and B, that one is 1 and 2. Which one of cutting is easier for you?
1 and 2.
Why? 为什么 1 and 2 is
Because
easier?
this one can find and this one just times.
Correct.
The side.
One is a rectangle, the other one is a triangle.
But
Wow.
the side is slanted.
Which one is
80,
slanted?
25.
Okay, AD, okay lah, it's very hard to say whether it's slanted or not. Okay, it's very hard to say whether it's slanted or not. Okay, but I don't think it's slanted. Do you know why?
Why?
What is this? It's a rectangle, right? So it's a rectangle. Rectangle got slanted height. The side is slanted. No, right? So I assume it's not slanted, lah. Is it slanted?
Most probably.
How do you decide whether it's slanted or not? You ask yourself this question. If this side is... Wait. The The 25 is slanted or 24 is slanted? Yeah, very good. Actually, when you get this shape out, you need to get it correctly. You look at this is 90 degree. Can you see the 90 degree? So that means the BC and the AB, BC is not slanted. So you draw wrongly already. Ha! You trick yourself already. So what I'm trying to tell you is, can you label ABCD out? ABC should be 90 degree. Correct, should be this way. This is 24, that one is 25. Correct, can you label? Correct, how do you split 1 and 2? Correct. This should be the correct shape. You get it out from the figure. Okay? And then to find 1 and 2 is very easy, right? Right? It's just rectangle plus the triangle, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Never mind, that's very easy. So that's how you get the volume. If they ask you a volume of the total,
Add together.
yes. Okay? So, with this, we have complete today's lesson. Volume of this plus the volume of this. This is the volume of a prism. This is the volume of cylinder. The formula are the same, but the application is different. This one, the base area is circle. This one, the base area is a trapezium. Okay? The formula is the same, but the application is different. Okay? So you go home, you finish the rest of the questions. Okay? Our homework is always about new homework plus redo. Okay? So, yes.